What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Whatever We Want podcast. I am one of your hosts. I go by the name of Super Jazz, SJ, JT, whatever you want, what have you, and the like. And yes, as always, I am joined by the other hosts of the show, sir.
That's right. Y'all know who it is, what's going on, when it's happening, where it's at, and why we're here today. How you doing? It is I, the sublimely magnificent, big ugly himself, Mario Seo Grande. You occasionally referred to by this gentleman here, and on this show is Pete. I'm doing good too. I'm in a
Like I
very
said,
mean mood today. I don't know why. You look at
like
me
I said,
was
everybody.
weird.
And like I said, everybody, I finally remember the intro. Like I said, everybody, this is the what I say finally, like it's not the second episode. I say finally, like we've been doing this 20 times since I came back and I got it. Anyway, like I said, everybody, yes, this is the Whatever We Want podcast where we do just that. We talk about whatever we want. We do not lead this conversation. This conversation leads us. And we let these chips fall where they got no sleep last night.
On Wednesday, because I ain't got no sleep last night. Like, I can't.
I didn't get no motherfucker. No, my is an I, goddammit.
Yeah, I said not too. No.
You ain't get no sleep either?
No.
Have you been, are you running on no sleep right now?
Well, define no sleep for you.
I have not so much as taken a nap since yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no sleep. Okay. But you mean like no as in very little
because then that would have been Mary Muddle sleep. No, it wouldn't have.
No, definitely would have said no sleep. And just left it at that.
Well, I wouldn't have said three M's. I wouldn't have put three M's in front of it. I just would have been my got very little sleep is what would have been the sentence if that was it anyway. That was a stupid joke, sir. But no, I didn't get any sleep last night. I think I'm at that point. Well, I've been kind of progressing lately more and more to staying up later and later. I feel like I'm gonna get a decent amount of sleep tonight just because I'm gonna crash because I ain't got no fucking sleep. But I feel like I've been progressing more and more as not getting no sleep lately. And I mean, they say sometimes you got a decent amount of stuff on your mind and it keeps you up and all that shit. I got a decent amount going on, and then adding to it, and this is not like a oh what was me complaint, but just adding to, I have a show I'm doing with somebody else's company, and then I'm planning something for my company in a few weeks, and then we're also talking about the main show that's going to be happening, sometime after that for spring, and it's just on top of just trying to live life and yada yada. And I think I say I'm not like oh what was me, but I think it's just like I'm like okay what's my next move? Yeah. Especially because I need to learn my fucking lines for the show that I'm in.
Yeah. Learn your fucking lines.
I really do need to learn my goddamn lines though.
What's going on?
For the show that I'm in, that's the other company. But any hoozle badoozle.
Yeah. Any hoozle badoozle. Jazz, I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a very I'm very easily amused, and so seeing things like myself on the screen make me happy sometimes. But right now, I'm just trying to mask the fact that I am sad.
I was waiting for the "I'm happy, I'm sad."
I
That's like one of the best
sad.
fucking
I'm
catchphrases. I
sad.
guess
The
you could say.
Bears are out. The Panthers are out. Any team worth rooting for real, is now out of the playoffs, and it looks like it's going to inevitably be the Rams versus the Patriots for the Super Bowl.
And it's
because while they technically each have an opponent next week, we have to put our hopes to save us from the worst case scenario. We have to put all our hopes and dreams in the hands of Sam Darnold. Not sure if you've heard me talk about that individual before.
Name. You say Darnold with so much disdain as though that is worse than saying motherfucker.
All I'm saying is we had to put our hopes in Sam Darnold.
See the way you say Darnold?
and Jared Stidham.
you don't say Sam Darnold. You say Sam Darnold. I'm sorry. Go
So,
ahead.
yeah, yeah. So Sam Darnold and Jared Stidham are gonna be they're the last bastions of defense to stop one of these two assholes from making it to the Super Bowl. You know, if it's Seahawks versus Broncos, cool. Cool. I'm watching a great Super Bowl. If it's Broncos Rams, I can root for the Broncos. If it's fucking Seahawks Patriots, they already let me down once in the past, but I guess I'd have to root for the Seahawks. Um, but Rams Patriots, I'm tired of it. It was just like the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Nah, I'm tired of seeing these motherfuckers.
Well, as a St. Louisan with the Rams versus the Patriots, everybody of a certain age is still mad at the Patriots. Every St. Louis of a certain age is still mad at the Patriots, and then the Rams, leaving how they left.
I'm
So
mad
yeah,
at all Boston teams. All of them.
we've talked about this. If
I'm
you
mad at
go
the
back,
Patriots. I'm mad at the Celtics. I'm mad at the Patriots. I'm mad at the Red Sox. I'm mad at the Patriots. I'm mad at the Bruins. And especially, I'm mad at the Patriots. That's right. I'm mad at all the Boston teams.
what if Tom Brady walked up to you one day and said, "Hey, I got $1 billion for you. All you got to do is just give me a thumbs up.
You can give a thumbs up. That don't mean nothing.
All you got to do is shake my hand."
What, you think I'm gonna punch? You want me to say I'm gonna punch Tom
No,
Brady in the face or some shit? I'm not stupid. I'm not
no,
going to jail.
I'm expecting you to not take the money.
It's $1 billion. I'm not saying anything. I'm literally just doing a thumbs up. I
Okay,
can
no,
bite my thumb while giving the thumbs up on some
well, that wouldn't
fucking
count. That wouldn't count. That we
Shakespeare
know that
shit.
wouldn't
Yeah,
count.
thumbs up.
You know that wouldn't count. That'd be like saying, "Tell me, I'll give you $1 billion if you tell me that I'm a good guy." And you say you're a good fucking piece of shit ass guy. It's like good guy was in there. Like that don't
He's a
count.
good
You can't bite
quarterback.
your thumb while doing a thumbs up, bitch.
He's a good quarterback. What? What? I said he's a good quarterback.
You go
I
pull out
never
your thumb.
said the man was bad at football. That'd be stupid.
You go
I
pull
just
out your
don't
fucking
like him.
voodoo doll.
Never
So
have liked him. You can be good at something and still be a cheater, which he did. Yep, he cheated. There you go. Oh,
um,
hey,
what was I
just
gonna say?
because you don't need to cheat doesn't mean you can get away with it. That's all I'm saying.
And just because you don't need to doesn't mean you won't. I was gonna say no. I was saying that if Tom Brady was like, "Here's $1 billion, shake my hand," would you shake his hand?
Yeah, it's $1 billion.
Here's $1 billion. Give me
Like
a hug.
shaking the hands, yeah, sure. It's $1 billion.
No, here's $1 billion. Give me a hug, and it has to last for 15 seconds. Like y'all are really good friends. You gotta like squeeze and embrace them. Like what's going on, Tom? Like I like if I saw you and we basically not basically we are brothers, right? Like not blood, but we're brothers, right? And I didn't see you. I'm like, man, I ain't see you in a minute, Pete. Ah, it's my guy. What the fuck? You got to hug. You got to hug Tom Brady, not quite, but almost with the same amount of energy that you would hug me or Ibn for 15 seconds.
I'm thinking.
See, now what you say a little bit ago? Jazz is $1 billion.
Yeah, it's $1 billion, which is why I'm thinking about it. Instead of just straight up saying no. I'm thinking about it because that's a
See,
billion dollars. That's $1 billion.
what
That's
the
hard to
hell?
say no to.
Tom Brady for 15 seconds for a
I don't know
billion.
what your interior motive is with doing it. Like the backlash that comes out later with people and their twisted narratives and shit.
I'm not. I was about to say some wild shit. I'm not saying that you had to, and I don't know what was about to come out my mouth. So we go, we go, we're gonna move. I'm not saying dot dot dot. Fill that in. I'm not saying dot dot dot. I just said hug the man.
Yeah, that's what I like. It's not. It's just a hug, but I don't know. The more you kept talking about it, the more I was like, mm.
About to bite a hole in your tongue. You fucking clenching your jaw so goddamn hard.
But I mean, it's $1 billion.
I didn't say I I didn't say hug OJ Simpson.
What? See, now I can't make a comment.
Were you about to make
Okay.
a comparison? Ain't no fucking way.
No, I can't
Ain't
make
no
a comment.
fucking way.
No, but I don't know if it's gonna be a comparison, but it wouldn't have been right to say.
Ain't no
It wouldn't have
fucking.
been right to say. It was not
Okay.
a comparison.
It's not like I said hug Freddy Krueger.
Yeah,
Let's take real people out of it.
yeah, and I'm fine with doing that because I'm awake when it happens. You know what I mean? I got to be awake to hug somebody. He ain't shit outside of the dream world.
Freddy Krueger and Santa Claus are have the same type of power to some extent that you have to believe in them
Hmm.
for them
Yeah,
to
as
do
far as
anything.
I'm concerned,
And
Elm
Tinkerbell.
Street intersects with Sesame Street. No one can tell me how to get there because they don't fucking exist. Fucking Credit Kruger. You ain't coming for
There's
me.
there's an Elm Street in almost every town.
Ain't coming to get me.
There's an Elm Street here in St. Louis I could take you to whenever you get back in the city, dude. What?
Ain't coming
And
to
I literally
get
mean that. That's not a joke.
me.
I can
I
tell you where
ain't
Elm Street is.
sleeping on no damn
I don't know
fucking.
where Sesame Street is, but I know where Elm Street is. I'm sure
Yeah,
there's probably an Elm Street that is within a 20-minute drive radius from you
yeah.
right now. The
That's
fuck is you
what they
talking?
all say. What they all say. But they ain't listening. They
What
just
the?
talking.
Like I said, Freddy Krueger, Santa, and Tinkerbell all have to be believed in for you to succumb to. You're not succumbing to the power of Santa. What the fuck?
Succumb to Santa. Ho, ho, ho.
For their powers to work. That's the best way for the you succumb to the power of Santa. Let thy milk and cookies set upon the table. The fuck?
Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it.
What
I
the
see you when you're sleeping.
all of the gifts that you were able to be given can only be given if you believe in me. What
I
Santa?
know when you're
What
awake.
Santa? Do you believe in fairies?
Fairies?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well then Tinkerbell's dead. Thanks.
Well, yeah, I don't believe in the other two because neither. I just told you I don't believe in Elm Street. You think I believe in Freddy Krueger?
And Elm Street actually fucking exists. I would say that
Yeah, yeah, you
again.
go ahead and die.
I didn't
That's
say I didn't say I did you believe in Jackie Gleason? Jackie Gleason. That's not that dude's name. It's his fucking name. Jackie Gleason's dude from the honeymoon.
Robert England?
No. Oh my God. Hold on. Because Jackie Gleason's dude from the honeymooners, and I didn't
Yeah.
mean to say that. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait. Because there's some dude that
Robert England?
I'm about to be real fucking off about. Uh Robert England is the main Freddy, but
Yeah.
there was a a stupid ass remake that I went on a date to when it came out.
Oh, I don't know.
Jackie Earl Haley.
Who?
That was the name I was thinking of. I said Jackie Gleason.
Well, you
I
know
just thought
what? Good
I
shit
just
to
thought
Jackie Gleason Haley. You
I
know,
just thought the name Jackie.
well, at least you didn't say Chan. That's the name I think when I hear Jackie. I hear Jackie Chan, and then I hear like Jackie Robinson or even Jackie Bryant. Yeah. You even know who Jackie Bryant is.
Yeah, this was obviously is more of a, and no, I don't. We can talk about that in just a second.
Oh, I
Uh,
thought you like, yeah, and then that's what I'm saying, like that's what that
uh,
is.
this is like like I said, we can talk about it in a second, but this is not a visual pod, more of a listening pod. But for those of y'all watching, that was the obviously we know what the England one is. That is what the fuck the remake stupid ass Jackie Earl Haley dude looked like. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
ain't good.
also when they tried to say that Freddie just wasn't some bad dude who just somehow got powers, but they said that he got his powers because the parents in the neighborhood burned his house down because he was a pedophile. So yeah, they just suddenly like added that into his story. Anyway, who's Jackie Bryant?
Jackie Bryant is a character from the game Virtua Fighter. Did you ever play Virtua Fighter or
Of
any
course I
of
did.
them?
We played it together back in the day a few times.
Oh, okay.
More than a
Yeah,
few times.
I don't remember playing a lot of Virtua Fighter when I was a kid, but I believe you. Um, Virtua Fighter. I'm just being honest.
I know
Like,
I'm saying that's the most trust is shit. I don't remember doing that, but I mean, I'm not gonna call you a liar, so of course.
yeah,
I'm talking.
whatever.
I'm talking.
I remember more Tekken than I do Virtua Fighter. That's why I was saying that. But yeah, no, Jackie Bryant is the main American male character with the blonde hair. It was him and his sister Sarah were like the two poster people for the game.
I didn't play enough Virtual Fighter
But
to know
yeah,
it like that.
that's who Jackie Bryant is. He's hilarious. And he's like if you've ever heard of Terry Bogard, he's very similar to that in the idea that and if you don't know who Terry Bogard is, he's from the King of Fighters Fatal Fury series and stuff.
Right.
Has like a baseball cap and jacket with a star on it. He's in the Smash Brothers. Terry is. Anyway, but they're both very similar in the idea that they're like these early 90s interpretations of Americans according to Japanese people. So they just like yell random English stuff and just have like iconic voices because of it. But yeah. Anyway, Jack. Oh, in Virtua Fighter 5, you can like customize people's appearances and stuff. And there's these weird glasses that you can put on Jackie that give him a special win pose after he wins, where he just shoots a fucking laser across the screen like he's Cyclops. And then he just takes off his glasses, looks at the camera, and just, my name is Jackie Bryant. It's like,
But the way you're laughing and talking, that
I'm
is
laughing because it's hilarious
well, I was gonna say, but is
and awesome.
that
But
is that is in no way up until that point something that you would have expected from his type of character. That's what I'm
he
saying.
has no powers. Virtua Fighter, they just fight. Um,
But he,
but
for
he
some
shoots a
reason,
fucking Cyclops laser and then just angrily looks at the camera and goes, "My name is Jackie
and that's
Bryant."
completely out of character.
Well, maybe not the saying his name is Jackie Bryant. Again, he says random English things.
Well,
But
oh,
but the laser, yes, is out of where the fuck did the laser come from? That obviously the classic, but you get what I mean.
it came from the punch dimension.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
just also just looks like an idea that somebody got real pissed that someone forgot who the hell he was, so he just blew the thing up and just goes, "My name is Jackie Bryant." Like, get that shit right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My bad. I didn't mean to get your name wrong.
yes, sir. Did you
You
hear?
gonna just sit there and fight him when he just blew up the room with laser eyes? Hell nah. Yes, sir. Your name is Jackie Bryant. No, sir. You are not Jackie Gleason.
Now see that right, or Earl Haley for that matter. Now see that's somebody that I would not ask you to give a 15-second hug to. Oh shit! If that person had $1 billion, tell you what I do. I go downtown and buy for anyway.
What
Uh,
would you do if you had $150,000?
Pay off my debt and live comfortably for a while, invest it, and then try to get a job, but not take forever, go on vacation because I need it and invest in my company.
See, I spend 150,000 on a football team. Wait a minute, that's not enough to buy a team. Spend 150,000 on a brand new Porsche. Wait a second, Minnesota snows too much. Spend 150,000 on.
Where's this from?
So the Panthers, notoriously not good team, has some dude in their fan base that made a song about if he had $150,000, and he made a short with it on YouTube, and he made his own YouTube video, and it's just like, if you had 150,000, what would you do? And it's just his old man, and like he has like two verses where he talks about a bunch of stuff he does. But one of the lines in there is he mentions he would buy him some Panther season ticks. And then there's that whole spend 150,000 on a football team. Wait enough, that's not enough to buy a team. Spend
I don't know.
150,000 on a brand new Porsche. Minnesota. Anyway, I didn't know about this until about week 8 or 9 this season, where the Carolina Panthers themselves, after having upset somebody, put a video up editing like Panther stuff to this song. And I'm like, what the hell is this spend 150,000 on a football team thing? Little did I know, this man has spent every season starting a game, being like, "What's up, Carolina? We're gonna root for the Panthers today. If you had," and he's like, "Got the thing, and you know what? Let's go ahead and get ready to do it." And then he would do that second verse from it. Spend 150,000 on a football team. Wait a minute, that's not enough to buy a team. Spend 150,000 on a brand new board. Wait a second, Minnesota here snows too much. And then every week it would be, "Hey guys, ready to cheer for the Panthers when we go against this new opponent?" And you may think that he's about to do a different like thing, but he just goes right into the spend 150,000 on a
So,
football team. And they even
dang.
had him come out and before one of the games, one of the home games this season, and he did it at the stadium.
Did the crowd sing along?
Probably not. They probably just knew that the guy was there. They're like, "Yeah, local. I'm not from Carolina. I just saw the clip that the Panthers posted of him in the stadium. Did 150,000 on a football team. Wait a minute."
I mean, was everybody in the
Shout outs
stadium?
to that dude.
Was everybody in the stadium taking their shirts off, whipping around
Twisting
their
him around
head,
the head, spinning like a
spinning like a helicopter?
helicopter. Some of them might have. It's a football game. You get people drunk enough.
This is very, very true. I was talking shit, but that's very, very true.
You get people drunk enough. You know what I wish I could spin around my head like a helicopter on some Seth Rollins shit? This here belt. This has got weight to it.
I was gonna say,
I
obviously on the
cannot.
recording, of course, now, but what stopped you from doing it just in general?
It has weight to it. Like, I don't have the coordination. And if I hit myself in the head with this, trying to spin it like a helicopter, it's
Please
gonna
do
hurt.
not
Yeah,
try to fucking
exactly.
spin the god.
And
How did he?
so I don't, to
How did he
answer
knock
your
himself
question
out
as
of
to
there?
why don't you?
How did he knock himself out of there, buddy? He was spinning his custom title belt around and just bonked himself in the fucking face. Yeah, we don't know if he's been out for 2 minutes or 2 hours. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh shit!
I got this last summer just in time for CEO.
I've
I
seen it.
didn't
Yeah.
wear it as much as I thought I was going to that weekend just because I got kind of unconfident when I was like crunch time to be wearing it a bunch. And I just like, I don't know if I want, I don't know how stupid I look type thing. You know what I mean? Self-consciousness kind of
Mm-mm.
kept me from being as crazy about it as it was. But I did show it to all my friends that were there. But yeah, the champion of life.
You got that, or somebody got that for you?
I got it.
That's what's up. I
Yes.
when I was going around,
Got the
heavily doing
custom side plates.
oh shit.
Real Omarican instead
Yeah,
of American.
I remember you talked about Marika.
Check out
You,
the
you know,
Twitch.
Tommy, you've been talking about since we was little boys. You still talking
Check
about this stuff
out the
together.
Twitch. Yeah, not sure how long I'm gonna stick with the name though.
Really?
Well, brand unity would be nice, but I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with that. You know what I mean? Because I do really like my own name at this point in my life and my own likeness. Not sure
Couldn't
if you
tell.
can tell.
Why we make the same joke at the same time?
Not sure if you can tell that I like my own name and my own likeness as of late. As I have a freaking One Piece drawing of myself
Which is cold as fuck.
behind
Who,
me.
who did that?
I won it in a
What?
contest. There's this YouTuber who went by the name of, I think it was like Drezu Empire or something like that.
Oh shit.
I caught him I caught a reaction video of him watching like an early One Piece thing. And he's like, oh, if you subscribe or whatever, you get entered in a monthly drawing to get something. And so I did. And I didn't think much of it. I'm like, yeah, okay, do the subscription.
Right.
And then like about 8 months later, I got I got an email slash note about, hey, what do you want the picture to be? You won for the month, and I'm like, cool. And I was one of
That's
the
cool.
early people to follow his particular thing that he was doing. But yeah, and I'm like, well, this looks cool. He pretty much um if you remember the picture I had of me with that I took at like one of the old CEOs
Where you were like
where I
yeah,
had the belt.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I gave him that as a base.
Okay.
Uh this one.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I gave him that as a picture of reference, and his artist kind of took that and did this. It's a wanted poster, like as if I was in the One Piece universe. Theo Grandi is what that person did. That was their artistic license to do that.
I fuck with that though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
What would Feo Grande's power be?
oh no, I'm just straight hands. Hockey. I'm a hockey man. I don't need no devil fruit.
You're the Rock Lee
Nah, dog. I'm successful.
One Piece. Huh?
Nah, dog. I'm successful.
I'm successful. Hey, Rock Lee was fucking some shit up.
I'd rather be a Mike guy any day.
Okay, see now you're talking way more nuance, and I'm
Mike guy's the teacher.
above my weight
Mike
class.
guy's Rock Lee's teacher. That looks
Okay.
very similar to Rock Lee
Oh, right.
and fights very similar to Rock Lee and is way fucking better than Rock Lee. I like, and that don't get me wrong, people. I like Rock Lee. But that was the first fight I saw in the series, and the first anything I really saw in the series outside of like a little bit of Naruto and Sasuke versus Haku and whatever. And Rock Lee's story was real cool, very emotional. But end of the day, Gar is the one that won, so I was a Gar fan.
Yeah,
He
but
got the job done.
Rock Lee, because I think you might have showed it to me,
I
or
showed it to you.
yeah, I thought you did. Yeah,
No,
okay.
Rock Lee was getting in there,
Rock
but Gar
Lee,
won.
he was the first one to actually like hurt Gar and make Gar
Show
say that
was,
shit.
show was. Ah, you can hurt me now, but I won't stop now because I can't stop now. But I'm gonna hurt you too. Die, motherfucker! Die, motherfucker! Die.
I don't remember those lyrics. I don't remember Nas saying all of that.
Oh, he didn't. Someone far worse was saying that in the background.
Oh, somebody in the song actually did say down mother.
Fucking Diddy. He's like, oh, you hate me, I hate you too. Simple as that. Die, motherfucker, die,
Why do
motherfucker,
I not
die.
remember that shit?
That's the thing. I'm
It would
pretty
be
sure.
Diddy saying that shit too. What the fuck? Um, what was I about to ask you? I forgot. I don't. Did you hear earlier when I made the joke about the whole punch dimension shit? Yeah, I've been hearing that recently that I didn't know this, and you know being the X-Men head that you are, but apparently Cyclops' lasers aren't just straight up beams, but they're portals to the punch dimension. Am I saying that right? Is that right?
1 second. Yeah. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker,
Oh,
die.
you had to
He
check
does.
her. Yeah.
Yeah. It's literally the beginning of the fucking song. The very first, you can hate me now, but I won't stop now. just fucking yelling, "You hate me, I hate you too." Simple as that. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker,
I'm
die.
done.
Now, punch dimension. That bullshit. Yes, I heard you about that. I was listening. The bottom line is, yeah, for like 60 years, this motherfucker is solar powered. I think he's still technically solar powered. I guess that's how the portals stay open or whatever. But bottom line is, yeah, someone decided that simple, oh, my body absorbs solar energy and shoots it out of my eyes, via as concussive laser beams.
Which for a
Cool.
mutation makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, considering his brother absorbs cosmic radiation and shoots it out his hand, and his other brother absorbs whatever the fuck he absorbs and is just better than the other two.
I thought it was just Cyclops and Banshee.
No,
Not Banshee, not Banshee, not Banshee. Havoc.
no, there's another guy, Vulcan. He shows up in the 2000 in the comics in the 2000s. And he's more strong than both of them. He can even fly and breathe in space. He's part aliens too somehow. And worse, Charles lied to Scott about his existence because Charles likes doing that. Like, oh, this is gonna be traumatic for you going down in the road. That part of your life never existed. But I'm gonna let you remember being bullied at the fucking orphanage by that weird, sinister guy and all this shit. All this other trauma you have, you're gonna keep that shit.
It's
But
like
the fact that I had okay, so portals to the punch dimension. I don't know if it's literally called the punch dimension. I slanderously call it the punch dimension because I hate it and I want it to sound as stupid as possible. So I would say the punch dimension.
I've
But
seen
the idea of it being called the punch dimension is likely because people think that the laser beams are hot and melt things, but they're concussive force. So he's practically punching which people try to water down and slanderously say he's punching you with his eyes. It's like, yes and no, but he can punch you so hard that your flesh falls off your bones. Hulk punches you and he's doing something like that. So punching you with the eyeballs when that's the potential, that's like around the max potential of the punch, if not worse, which yeah, it can be far worse, but you get my point. Anyway, punch dimension because yeah, somehow they're portals to whatever dimension the lasers come from. It's like the nigga that decided that Colossus skin doesn't just turn hard and turn into metal. No, the molecules on the top layer of the skin swap with portals with these molecules in the osmium dimension and take place over that. Yeah, whoever took over X-Men
can we
writing
leave
in
the
the last 10
dimension
years,
shit alone?
yeah, whoever took over X-Men writing in the last 10 years was very crazy about dimensional stuff.
What
I
the
don't
fuck?
fucking know. I haven't I My X-Men knowledge ends around 2015, 16 and it's very loose since then. Although I heard the past few years they were doing some shit with the Krakoa arc that was great. Speaking of Krakoa, to go back to my previous point about Cyclops' third brother. One, they were kind of teasing the idea in the 90s about Scott having a third brother in the comics. There was something that happened where somebody died. I think it was Strife or somebody else. And Scott was at a graveyard and Sinister shows up, says some cryptic shit. And then he also mentioned something about your brothers with an S. And Scott's like, brothers? Hmm, I guess I misspoke. Hmm. So they kind of teased it, but I don't think they ever really committed until about the mid 2000s. Now, you've seen X-Men First Class. You remember the black guy who shouldn't have died?
Like first class.
X-Men
I'm
First
tripping. I'm
Class.
thinking. I'm thinking evolution.
The
I'm
black
thinking
guy who shouldn't
evolution.
have died.
It's been so long. I do not remember. No,
All right, so there was a guy named Darwin whose mutant power
I remember that.
not
Yeah,
is literally
vaguely.
his body adapts to survive any condition. They nerfed
Yeah,
the
I
hell out
remember
of
that
him for the
vaguely.
movie because it's literally that's just he it's not something he has control over. His body just adapts to survive the situation to whatever he fucking needs. Like when he was fighting the Hulk and he suddenly gained the ability to teleport somewhere else on the other side of the fucking planet because that was the only way he was gonna survive the fight with the fucking Hulk. He goes
You
into water.
talk about because the plot said so. Plot armor. What the hell?
Yes, he is walking plot armor.
Yeah, yeah,
And they
since
killed him
Robin,
off in fucking X-Men First Class. If I had read the comics when I first saw that movie, I would have been so much more mad than I was.
a lot of people who
But
had read the comics apparently were. So
but he plays into this story too. So I've mentioned in the past that X-Men had a run in the 60s, took a break for a while, and then from 1975, they introduced some new characters and then just kind of took off into the atmosphere because Chris Claremont took over.
yes,
Well,
you mentioned the name. Yeah.
that first issue that involved your Storms, your Wolverines, your Colossuses, and Nightcrawlers, for the people who are like, what four characters is he talking about? Yeah, they all joined at the same time. Some of the most popular characters in the series history, if not Marvel history, joined at the exact same time in this
Wait,
series.
real quick, you going somewhere? But you said Storm, Wolverine, Colossus, and Nightcrawler.
Hmm.
The first five were. Don't tell me. The first five were Beast, Iceman, Jean, Angel. Please do not tell me. Beast, Iceman, Jean, Angel.
Are you fucking stupid? I'm sorry. That's harsh. But
What?
it's literally the reason we're talking
Cyclops.
about this topic. It's the
Cyclops.
main fucking character of the series.
Cyclops.
It's Scott, yes. It's Cyclops.
The fact that you say, I'm laughing. You say, you fucking stupid. And you were like, I'm sorry, that's harsh.
I'm sorry, that's harsh. It's just like I think the thing that where I'm like, you don't put it together with the Scott and Gene thing is that you mentioned Gene was there. And then we were also talking about it. I'm like, I thought if you forgot anybody, it would be Warren. Because you were like, all right, Iceman, Beast, Gene. I'm like, okay, naturally he's just gonna say Scott afterwards because they always pair the two together. So, and then I got mad at society because this is the fault of Fox and the Fox movies making it
um,
seem like Wolverine's the main character and killing off Scott and everything. Like
well,
that's the fault of the Fox movies.
the three biggest characters, and we need to get back to the point you were making to my bad, but three biggest characters just in the Marvel side of just moviedom, not the MCU, the Marvel side of moviedom, is because of the actors playing them for as long as they had or making them such a big deal would be what uh, Iron Man, Blade, Wolverine, and then maybe Deadpool.
If you were just talking specifically one actor tied to them, then probably.
Yeah. Anyway, though, the point you were making. So Wolverine,
Because
uh,
if we're talking about the character themselves, there's the webhead.
my bad, duh.
But if we're talking about that have only been played by the one actor, then yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because all those have only been played by one person. But what's his name? Spider-Man been played by three people.
Hmm.
All did a good job too. In their own way. Wolverine, Storm, who all joined at the same time. You were going somewhere.
Okay,
Okay.
so technically it's a group of a so the full group that gets sent on this mission to an island that I mentioned before, they get recruited for a mission. And the people recruited for the mission are new to the comic, Wolverine, Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus, a guy named Jonathan Proudstar, who or was he Joseph Proudstar? I think he's Jonathan Proudstar. Anyway, doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. But he goes by the code name Thunderbird. He joins, as well as them bringing back people who had shown up for like little side stories earlier, Banshee and Sunfire. Uh, because Charles has a mission, and Scott is the returning person for this mission. Because Charles has a mission. The original X-Men went to investigate this mutant finding at this island called Krakoa that Cerebro found. Only Scott was able to make it back, and he barely escaped with his life. We gotta go save the original X-Men. Scott take the X-Men with you, take these new X-Men with you, make them cooperate as a team. Because unlike you guys who joined as teenagers, these guys are adults. Colossus is an adult in the sense that he's 18 exactly. But these guys are all adults, so they're not gonna be like, you can't make me be a student like yours. Me and John over here gotta smoke cigars and practically be the same character to the point where we get told by the writers, by the editors, one of these niggas has to die if you want the series to continue. They chose Thunderbird. They chose Thunderbird to die and Wolverine to live. That was the right choice.
I was saying, look where that got him. I'm just
That was the correct choice. Good job. Um, but yeah, the island ends up. It turns out the island itself is the mutant, and it did something where it attacked them. It like kidnapped the original five X-Men, was like siphoning their life force, and it let Scott escape, expecting him to bring back more mutants for it to then try to capture, because it'll fuck with your memories when you leave. Well,
the
they
island.
do this, they save the X-Men, they end up joining, rest is history. Around 2006, though, we find out there's a little more to the story.
Oh shit.
Turns out this is not the first time that was not the first time Charles sent Scott back with a team of mutants. No, they had already done that once before. And Moira, you've heard of Moira McTaggart.
Moira McTaggart. I've heard that name. I don't know what the fuck her like deal is at
She's
all.
she's in the movies and stuff. She's like the human, like real close friend to Charles that also really likes mutants. Anyway, and she's Scottish. But Moira apparently was into progress at that same time of making her own European rendition of the X-Men. She had found some people, a lot of which don't really fucking matter, and two that do. One named Darwin, who we've mentioned before, and the other being a young Gabriel Summers, who, through some reason, after dealing with some CR bullshit, ended back up on Earth. It's a long story to get too in deep to his origins. Just know he's their fucking third brother. Bottom line is, he gets introduced to Scott. They like, oh, we have another brother? Man, when we save Alex, he's gonna be happy to see you. Oh yeah, Havoc and Polaris were also caught with the other five X-Men on the Cola. When we save Alex, we're gonna have a family reunion and stuff. I can at least talk to you about that. Mom and dad are dead. At this point, I don't think I'll ever see my mom and dad again because I think they're completely dead. Um, but everything's gonna be great. So they train this whole team. They go to Cocoa, and then rather than get captured, everyone dies. As far as what we can tell. The three motherfuckers who I said don't matter. That's why they all just straight up died. Darwin was assumed to have been dead, but as we've mentioned earlier, he can't
There's no
die.
way. Yeah.
He can't die. And apparently, Gabriel was assumed dead, but through whatever Darwin did to survive, Gabriel ended up surviving. And they come out of their fucking whatever stasis. Again, comics. Don't fucking worry
Because
about
I
it.
was like, through his
They
ability to live,
like he like merged with
his
them and then
ability
they
to live.
did something. I don't remember. Whatever device he did to make sure he
Okay.
can live, he got his best friend Gabriel in on it, and they
Okay.
both survived. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Um,
I'm over here thinking it was some, oh shit, me too. No, okay, I got you though.
but Scott gets to escape that second mission and goes back to Charles, and now Scott's crushed. He's led two teams to this island and gotten them both captured or killed, including and both teams involved his brothers. He is heartbroken. He is
Of course.
shook. He cannot really function. So Charles just goes, "Hey, you just got back the first time. Let's make a team to go save your singular brother that is the only one you knew about." Yeah, we're gonna do this.
Okay.
And so he didn't even look, he didn't remember, and thus didn't even look for Gabriel and Darwin when he went back to try and put that into perspective. And so, another reason they could go that long without being discovered. And then Gabriel comes back, eventually goes evil, takes over the Shi'ar Empire because, like I said, he's more powerful than both of his brothers combined. And eventually, yeah, and he marries Deathbird, who's one of the princesses of the Shi'ar Empire, alien empire. They own galaxies. And one of the allies to the X-Men because Charles and the Queen got it on frequently.
frequently.
Yeah, he was her royal consort at one point. Hell, X-Men 97. They're like, where's Charles been?
I never actually seen that show. I heard it was really fucking good though.
Yes, it's a continuation of the 90s show. And they pretty much pick up where they left off. And it's one season so far. They're definitely working on another one. And I've already conceded the fact that X-Men ain't showing up in the MCU anytime soon. So as far as I'm concerned, you can keep your fucking MCU X-Men. Just give me more X-Men 97 and I'll be happy.
Yeah,
Because what they do is they take comic storylines and they mold it to their own universe while staying pretty fucking faithful to what happened. Like the fucking Madeline Pryor shit, they just did that in this past season, and some other story points from the comics. So it's a very good nostalgia bomb while being fresh because they morph it to that universe. Like they did their own Trial of Magneto, their own other storylines from the season. I mm,
I saw LeBron tweeted something about it. Around, I mean, I don't know how big it was. I just noticed that he did because that's how much everybody's watching this shit.
I would not expect LeBron to be in the X-Men, but fair enough.
I mean, I
I
would.
don't expect celebrities to be into a lot of things, though.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're still people. They just,
Yeah, but he's an athlete. So and I know he plays 2K, but you would expect the jocks to be into jock shit. That's
uh,
all I'm saying. You know what I mean? He's so focused on sport and shit. How he got time to read comics and shit.
LeBron is what? He's a late millennial. I think just before Gen X, still millennial, so he would
He's
have been
like,
into the same shit.
that's why I, that's why I hate
I
the fact that
believe. I
people
don't. No, I think
call me.
he's way before Gen X. He's a millennial. He's way before Gen X. Yeah,
I'm about to say he's like
he's way
a
before Gen X.
year and a half, two
I'm tripping.
actually. What is I know he's in year 23.
I'm tripping. I'm tripping over that. He is way. He's a millennial. He's way before Gen X. So he would have been into the same shit that we're into. Is what I'm getting at though. So it makes sense why he would, if everybody's watching it, he probably would have checked it out. And if it is a continuation of the show that we grew up watching, he'd be like, "No shit, I love the show." Yeah.
Yeah, so he's about just shy of 2 years older than me. Or just over? No, just shy. Yeah, just shy of 2 years.
I mean, you basically said your age. If anybody looks that up,
I mean, I've said it a lot of times.
well, I thought you tried to keep it a little secret, so we can say your age then.
You can say my age. Yeah, I never said
You over here,
there is no rule out here saying that you can't say how old I am.
you over here making it sound like you fucking what's this Mr. Mutsix Pudlik, where he's like, I can't say my name or I'm gonna go away. You don't know what the fuck that is.
That's fucking Flintstones.
No, it's not.
It's the fucking alien thing, right?
No, that was fuck, what was his name? The Great Kazoo or some shit. The green motherfucker that apparently came right when the show started jumping the shark. They said, Mr. Muxus Pudlik. Sure, I did no sarcasm. Do you want to try again before I just straight up tell you?
How do you spell it? Because I know there's a DC guy too, but I'm pretty sure there's another one.
The DC
Like
guy is
he's
a
based off of something.
the DC, the DC dude is what I'm thinking of. If he's based off of something, I have no idea.
You know how to spell it?
It's like no fucking vowels. It's like MX Mux. I don't know what the is, and then PTL some shit. I honestly know. I do not. So I was like, you want me to just tell you who the fuck he is?
Main reason. Who's he a villain of?
Superman.
Yeah, but no, he's yeah, he can't say his name or he goes away.
But
I could have sworn that was Blake.
the main thing is he can't say his name backwards. So the only way to defeat
But
him,
I can't say that his name.
I know I know, right? Since you're looking at it right now, for the people who are watching and listening to shit,
Yeah.
spell his name for us real quick, please.
MXYZPTLK.
What in the fuck? what fucking acid did they drop when they said, "What should we name this dude?" Uh,
Huh. I thought he was based off of somebody else, but okay,
um,
he is his own thing.
but he was doing
I've seen two different forms of this dude, but the like short dude with the fucking Looney Tunes
like
looking ass
bowler
hat.
hat and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
his whole
Okay.
thing is he's a villain of Superman, and I've seen him portrayed on the animated series back in the day, and it seemed like he was like he could do damage or whatever, but it seemed like he was more just annoying than he really was like actually harming Superman. But
Yeah.
nothing Superman did hurt him. Only make him go away is say his name backwards, but you had to trick him into saying it. And apparently, and I remember this because you don't forget a name like Muxus Pudlik, let alone you don't forget what the fuck that shit sound like backwards. Kill Tipsy's him.
Mm,
That's exactly what it looked like, too.
I suppose.
I suppose. It's no vowels, so you gotta
Yeah,
give
I'm like, I suppose. I mean, sometimes there's a vowel.
really we doing it.
Nigga, it's sometimes why
I knew what you were getting at.
you have to acknowledge why as it wants to be seen.
So I had this friend. Uh, well, actually, yeah, I was friends one time with Albert Einstein, and he used to go by his initials. And at one point, he bought my dinner or whatever, and I was like, "AE, I owe you."
Sometimes I wonder why we're friends.
I never wonder.
I'm
um,
like, where can I go with sometimes why? Because he still didn't say it, and that's my point. Is that sometimes why is involved as well?
um, but no, no, your age, man. You got a big B day coming up later on in the year, bro.
I shall do.
You got a
I
big one
shall
coming up,
do, and
dude.
I have no idea if and how I'm doing anything with it. My previous milestone birthdays have all kind of been on the whimperish side.
That's fair. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's adulthood.
Huh?
I hate to say it, but that's adulthood.
I you know, adulthood is being able to make them as big as you want them to be.
Did
That's
you
also
care?
adulthood.
Did you care to make all of them that big in the first fucking place?
I would have, but you know, funding is a thing,
Yes, it is.
and that's not something I've had a lot of in my adulthood.
Because I
At
have,
least for something as frivolous as a birthday party. I've been very, you know, oh, not very well off, but you know, I'm surviving. I'm good. I'm
you're
not
not
out
struggling.
here.
You're not
Yeah, I
struggling.
don't want people to get the wrong idea like,
That's what
oh,
you say.
this motherfucker. No,
You're
no,
not
no.
over here
I'm good. I
struggling.
got a job. I have a very strong and awesome support system. I'm good.
There you go. There you go. What was I gonna say? No, because I have, to some extent, a milestone fucking birthday coming up for me in a few weeks. Shit.
Oh shit. Wait, to some extent, wouldn't it be
Well, because it's not as much of a milestone as yours. But some people would
it
say
it is what I think it is, ain't it?
some people would say 35 is a milestone. Yeah.
Okay. Not to say. It's not yeah. So you don't even remember the Biggie reading enough giving.
This is this is what's the name? This is like now I'm officially adult. Like I'm not young to anyone anymore. Like jokingly, because 35 is like you ain't young no more at all, motherfucker. You ain't fooling no goddamn body. Like cougar status is 35 type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Fair.
yeah. Uh,
I don't know. You shave, you see what happens. I
well,
got carded at 35 for a rated R movie.
damn. There's no way you looked fucking 17
That's what
at
I said.
35.
That's what I said.
I might look 30
That's what
or
that was the
28, but
last
I did
time
not
it
look at
happened. That was
17.
the last time it happened, but that's what I said, Jess. I do not look
And that was a
17.
few years ago. The fuck?
I was
Uh,
shaved and had a haircut, and they were just like, and the worst part, it happened at 30 and it happened at 35. And the worst part is the the mother both times it was different people, but they acted like they caught me. Like it
oh,
was they acted like they rolled the high on their perception check and they were about to get some rewards or some shit. Because they're like, okay, you can wait a minute, let me see some ID. Fuck,
so how did they react when
I'm
it was
older than everybody in
you
this group
were
right
like
now. I'm
old as
probably older
hell?
than you, motherfucker. But I
How
didn't
did they
say
react
that.
when that was the case?
And they're like, oh, okay, sorry. They don't fucking care.
Take it as a compliment, a lot of people would say.
You know what? You take you take you look like an adult, but you don't look 21 as a compliment. Okay, getting
Not,
carded for booze. Okay, yeah, you're still saying I look like an adult, but I may look like a 19-year-old trying to steal some, trying to get some booze, or a 20-year-old.
but not,
That's still an
but not.
adult.
I look like I didn't graduate high school. Yeah,
Yes, yes, 17 is terrible.
that's funny.
Like, no, now I'm not complimented. I am insulted. I am
I
insulted. I am not a
executive chef
child.
executive chef at my job. I had to shave for something I did last year, some show or whatever. And I come in and he joked. He was like, "Man, it's a good thing you don't smoke or drink." He said, "You got a baby face." So speaking of like shaving and shit, I don't know. I've been told. Like, obviously, again, I know if I shave, I'm not going to look like I'm 17,
No.
but I won't look like I'm about to be 35 in like 2 weeks here.
Yeah.
But no,
I've
man.
never considered you looking older than me because I know I am older than you. So,
Mhm.
but I all at the same time, I'm like, I couldn't see you getting carded for a rated R movie, even if you shaved.
Not anymore. I haven't got carded for a rated R movie in a long time.
Yeah.
Clean face on that.
If you didn't get it past 30, you're still not
No.
on my level.
Um, and it's funny because I got two shows coming up where, well, if I get a show, but I got a show coming up where I got to play a dude who he's written to be in his 40s, so we're gonna like just play him to be in his 30s and like play with it, whatever. But if I get the show later in the year, if I do get it, then I'm supposed to be in my fucking 50s. And I know good and goddamn well, like I'm in my goddamn 50s. I was kind of laughing about that shit. What was I gonna say?
It was like the time I had to play your best friend's younger brother.
Was that the show that we don't talk about?
Well, it's not the one that we didn't get paid for, but it's
Oh, it was the one that got sabotaged.
yeah, it was yeah, with the recording label,
The one,
with the
but,
record label.
but I'm saying that was the play where my ass is like what fucking 20, 21, and my fucking roommate who I was supposed to be staying with, and we old friends, and this dude is fucking in his 40s. Remember that shit?
Yeah, and I'm somehow his little brother and younger than both of you. And
And there was some woman who was closer to his age, but was supposed to have been my girlfriend for a long time that I was like beating. Remember that shit? Remember that shit? That whole thing, yo, you make do what you got. We would have deal with that whole shit was snake bit. We ain't got to go into it, but that shit was snake bit. The one thing that I will say, and I thank you R.I.P. to my dude Asa, rest in peace. But they needed people. I came through with my people. And my people showed the fuck up, and y'all kept showing up, and we did the damn thing, even though they, shat all over the fucking project. But yo, we all was like, "You need people." Bam, here they are, and then y'all fucking came in as consummate professionals out there, bitch. So yeah. But any hoozle, badoozle, shoozle, goozle, loozle, poozle, moozle, froozle, toozle, quoozle, Scoozle, Noozle, Woozle Boozle. Not the Foopa Madoopa Doop, but the Koozle Goozle Goop. Everybody want to thank you for watching the Whatever We Want podcast, watching or listening to the Whatever We Want podcast. Uh, if you would like to find us on our respective socials, then you can go ahead and follow your boy. Like I say, I go by the name of Super Jazz from time to time. That would be SUPERJAZ. You can go ahead and check out the Twitter, even though I ain't updated in a long time. So it's going to be Super Jazz 2. So Super Jazz number 2. You can go ahead and find and follow me on Instagram under the name Forever Super Jazz. So that would be the word forever spelled correctly, Super Jazz. You can go ahead, and I started a theater company that I talk about very, very often because it's pretty much my fucking life right now. Aquarian Rising Productions. That's Aquarian, not Aquarius. Go ahead and look us up on Facebook, and you can keep up to date with everything that we are doing. Everything, everything. Go ahead and like us on Facebook. Also, you can find and follow us on Instagram. That's official Aquarian Rising. And you can stay up to date with everything we're doing at the moment. I said I was doing something for my B Day. So we are at the moment planning the day after my birthday is a Friday, and we are planning a night of August Wilson monologues. So myself and the other, team for Aquarian Rising Productions, and then a few other people who have featured on the Aquarian Rising stage are going to be doing all 10 monologues from August Wilson's Pittsburgh Cycle, and it is to help celebrate your boy's 35th. So please, if you can, come out, celebrate. We would love to have you as a fundraiser for the company for the shows that we have coming up later on in the year. Where could they find you, sir?
You can find. Sorry about that. Well, you can find me here every week on this channel. You can also find me elsewhere on YouTube. I'm sorry, elsewhere on the internet, on Twitter and Twitch at Giotavi. That is Giotavi. Come on in. Stop on by. I'm streaming every day, 240. You know what that means.
I really didn't until you explained it to me, but yes, now I do.
That's right. Well, got nothing else to say. I think that's all we're going to say today. Yes.
This is the thing. This is the thing, right? Because like this is the thing. Because this is the thing though. Because like this is the thing though. Because this is the thing. Because this is the thing, right? Because this is the thing though, right? Because this is the thing. Because this is the thing, right? Because this is the thing, right? Because this is the thing.
Yes, I got three of myself on the screen right now. I'm going to stay here forever.
I was gonna say I don't know. I don't know when you've turned this off, but I'm just gonna keep on going until you tell me that you've turned it off. So this is the thing.
Well, okay, fine. You know what? That's 2 weeks in a row. We don't do the actual closing of the show, but it's okay.
What are we gonna watch next time? What are we gonna talk about next time?
Whatever we want, Jazz, if we remember it.
What'll be hilarious?
Damn it! Be nice to yourself. How about that? Because I'm not about to be. Adios,